The predictions centered around the date, the 21st of December 2012, have become a widely discussed topic all around the world. In recent times, much of the mass media have portrayed these coming events like this.
Check it out, the surface of the sun, a roiling mass of plasma and charged high-energy particles escaping the surface of the sun and traveling through space to areas down here on Earth. Now, this giant fireball, if that ball hit the Earth and its magnetic shield, it would be devastating.
Up to 130 million people would be without electricity for months or years. We would lose basic security, emergency telecommunications, fresh water, because the pumps are electric, and we are vulnerable.
And you're predicting that that is going to happen at what point in time?
2012.
On December 21st, 2012, some believe the world will end when an ancient Maya prophecy is fulfilled.
What if the Mayans are right? We would expect an absolutely spectacular catastrophe. It would affect every single person on every continent.
What secrets do the Maya prophecies hold for December 21st, 2012?
The Maya, they look at the future and they know that the end is coming.
The Maya, they left behind powerful prophecies that reach into our own time.
Our ancestors said that when the last days draw closer, many people will die and bad things will happen.
A doomsday prophecy in an ancient codex speaks of floods, fiery rain, and devastation.
We should be very wary of what will happen in 2012.
Many prophecies from throughout history, from many different cultures, have spoken and warned humanity of this coming change. However, only the Mayan calendar has pointed directly to this 2012 date.
And we know that the ancient Maya were astute stargazers and brilliant mathematicians and were advanced in ways that we're just beginning to appreciate.
The Mayan calendar is a system of timekeeping and cycles, and it has been proven time and time again to be perhaps one of the most accurate systems ever noted by humankind. It is tracked without fail every solar eclipse, every lunar eclipse, and even takes into account changes in the rotation and the speed of the rotation of the Earth to accommodate these. So without question, we know that it is an accurate system of time-keeping.
Every 26,000 years, our solar system passes through the 12 zodiac signs. Ancient civilizations were aware of this great cycle and developed calendars according to it. The great cycle is broken down into what the Mayans believed to be 13 Bactans. Earth began its 13th Bactan in 1618, which was known as the Triumph of Materialism, as well as the Time of Great Forgetting, in the prediction that humanity will lose the awareness of their true bond with nature by means of external possessions.
And this 13 Baktun period is clearly the one that we're about to end right now.
The Hopi believe that the world of destruction closes and the world of peace begins on December 21st, 2012.
Other prophecies have also come to humanity from cultures such as the Incas, the Aztecs, the Chinese, and the Hopi, and from famous seers like Nostradamus, Mother Shipton, Merlin, and Edgar Cayce. Even the Christian Bible's Book of Revelations speaks of an end of days in a process known as the rapture.
In the blink of an eye, millions are gone. An airliner on final approach suddenly has no pilot. But this unsettling event is only the beginning of what will be the most turbulent period in human history.
These portrayals have largely been focused on generating and perpetuating fear, which is understandable as the human race on whole have been experiencing an escalating fear paradigm leading up to this December 2012 date. This experience of fear and ego is part of the cycle of materialism which is coming to a conclusion before the heralding of a new golden age of peace. As humanity draws closer to the end of this cycle of materialism and fear, more and more of that which they experience helps them to feel justified in perpetuating this state of fear and anxiety. As the energy of fear projected by people into and around the earth increases, so too does the level of disruptions flowing back to them from the environments around them increase.
The end of this age is at hand. Everything around us, everything that we know is about to change. And this change is going to be radical, like nothing that we've ever experienced before. But as in all times of great change, this shift offers us an opportunity to look deep within ourselves and think about who we are, the way we relate to the earth and to the people around us.
Humanity is actually ascending into a new dimension, into a new way of thinking and being, into a state of being where they will no longer be driven by fear and greed, but instead be inspired and motivated by the opening of their hearts and awareness to greater depths of love and understanding.
If we work off the premise of chronological time, then everybody is going to be quite nervous or anticipating the actual date of 2012.
2012 is the date that most people now are focused on, and many of them are thinking it's the end of the world, the end of everything, the doom and gloom scenarios. I don't see it that way.
I believe 2012 is happening now. We only have to look around our planet at all the catastrophes and disasters that are happening.
We are going through a transformation as a species right now because at an evolutionary level we've hit a ceiling.
There's a culling that is happening in the earth. There's a culling of humanity. And the prophecies of the Americas speak about a vast devastation, but a tremendous time of opportunity and emerges into a new era.
Indigenous prophecy the world over talks about this time of enlightenment, a millennium of peace where humans walk around as enlightened, fully realized human beings.
I get readings and they're saying what's going to happen after 2012, that we're going to have this world that's 100 times more harmonious than what we're living in now. I really don't see, prophetically speaking, a negative future for humanity. I see predominantly a positive future. The 2012 thing is about consciousness evolution. It's about love. It's about choosing to love. All you have to do to get to be a part of the earth that's coming is be slightly more focused on loving people and helping them rather than manipulating them and controlling them.
Our mind is incredibly powerful and they're going to create more of that. So what we need is more and more people who start thinking, okay, that's the probable world, what else is possible? How can we dream in, how can we imagine in the world that we want? What we have to understand is that we are powerful co-creators. Everything begins with a thought. So what we think about expands, what we focus on expands. So if we want a different kind of world, then we have to think about the sort of world we really want.
People that are worried about 2012 should get off it, because 2012 is a number. What we're doing is we're all changing in a very exciting way.
In Christian terms, the time that we're moving toward by Christian scholars has been interpreted as a time when humankind has the opportunity to make a choice. And depending on how that choice is made, either life-affirming or life-denying choices, some people will experience what has been termed in Christian theology the rapture, or in esoteric traditions, the ascension. Very closely related terms. The bottom line of what they're suggesting is that as the earth goes through an energetic change, our bodies will either follow suit and match that change or resist that change. If we resist the change, it makes life very difficult for us to survive here in this world. If we accept and receive and embrace that change, then we are matched energetically. It's what's happening with the earth. And the way we live our lives up until that moment of time is what prepares us to make those choices.
So yes, I think that consciousness focused on 2012 has a kind of sociological effect. And the more consciousness that we can pour into it, the more we're going to get out of it in terms of a transformation.
2012 is not the end. It is a new beginning, an opportunity for the birth of a new collective awareness of humankind to come forward and lead the species into a new era of peace and interconnectedness with each other and the environments around them. 2012 is the crossroad for humanity, where it can leave the chaos, fear and pain of the past behind to mature into an aware, confident and loving race who can live and prosper in peace with each other and the environments in which they dwell.
2012 is the doorway of opportunity. Bring it on and embrace it.
Be the change you wish to experience in the world around you. Om Shanti, Namaste, so mote it be, in love and light.